Hey planners, it's Tay of Shantae Plans and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to my first autumn haul of 2022. I am so excited to share some weekly kits, journaling kits, planner tools, and deco stickers and more. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I've recently added to my collection. This shop is the Pretty Pink Co. and I am now on her PR team. I actually just started her PR team at the end of July, which I'm very excited about. This is my first PR order from the Pretty Pink Co. and it included all of the freebies from everyone that's on the new team. So this is the regular freebie that comes with your order, and this is in silver foil. I am here for the flowers, these flower flourishes. Everything about this freebie is really amazing, and I love that it's in silver foil. And then this is my freebie, which she sent me a couple of mine. Thank you so much. This is so beautiful. And when I was selecting my freebie, I knew I had to have the fence because when she came out with that fence in the spring, I fell in love with it so much. I literally used it in so many spreads. And it was just, I used it on like a monthly spread, a weekly spread, a journaling spread. It was like everywhere. I loved using her fence. And so I love having the little miniature version of it. I think garlands are going to be so huge for fall, especially these really droopy chandelier style of garlands. And so I really wanted that on my freebie because I just have a feeling that's going to be a big trend for fall and then going into holiday as we start doing more holiday themed and New Year's Eve themed types of spreads. I feel like those are really going to come in handy. So I definitely wanted garlands on my freebie. Ooh, Lauren's got garlands in gold on hers. So this is Lauren's freebie. This is beautiful. I'm definitely gonna get a lot of use out of this. And this is in on transparent matte paper, by the way. It's all foiled on transparent matte. Mine was rose gold, Lauren's was gold, Rachel's is rose gold, and I love it. Ray and I got the same exact chandelier garland on ours. I love the drops. This is really beautiful. And then we have Jess, who she has Days of the Week, which these scripts are beautiful, and loving all of those little florals. See, everyone knew that garland. I'm telling you, keep an eye out on garlands for fall and winter 2022. I have a feeling they're going to trend in the planner community, and we're going to see them not only in like embellishments, but in kits and things as well, which makes it just like a perfect embellishment to have in your stash because it's going to coordinate really well with a lot of the kits and things that are coming out. This is Yana's, and she also has some beautiful garland on there, and hers is very, very fall themed because it's got the garland with the leaves on it, and then she's got like the pumpkins and then the drops with the pumpkins and leaves. So super on trend, and hers is in gold foil. This one's rose gold foil. I feel like everyone went with either gold or rose gold for autumn, which makes sense as most kits are foiled in gold and rose gold. Especially you get a lot of rose gold in fall, and then winter goes silver. So very, very interesting. Last fall I used up so much of my rose gold embellishments disproportionately. I really hope for a little more balance in this year's fall assortment, but we'll see what happens there. So let's get into this gorgeous kit. Oh my gosh, this is Hello Fall, and I will be filming my kit lineup video right after I finish filming this haul, and this will definitely be in my kit lineup video for the month of September. How stunning is this? And I love it. I love the full boxes. I love the colors. Absolutely gorgeous, foiled in rose gold foil. And then we have her boxes page, which it's been a while since I've used a kit from the Pretty Pink Co. So this is totally different from the last time I had one of her kits. Loving all of the fancy boxes down at the bottom. These are really big half boxes. That is, and I don't know if it was just like a big border on the page because that space looks really huge. Like when I peel it off of the page, it doesn't look quite as big, but that like on the page, that looks like a really big half box. That's really cute. Love the design of those. We've got half boxes, third boxes, quarter boxes, and then midi boxes up at the top. Love this, super functional, and definitely going to get a lot of use out of that page. On this page, we've got page flags, some brush strokes, scallop circles. I love these little like sticky note shaped boxes. Those are adorable. Then we've got floral embellished boxes, and then this box here, which typically I would describe that as like a sidebar box, but it's just like an open full box that you could totally use anywhere in your spread. And then we have 3 sets of headers, a foiled confetti, the floral that's also foiled, which I think Ray calls that fuzzy foil. I think that's what she refers to that as. And then the simple line divider. Oh, good. Yes. Oh, I love the way she did this. And I don't know what it is about me. I always like it with the line closest to the bottom rather than at the top, and the way it's oriented, it's got the line at the top, but that's neither here nor there. What caught my attention about this is that the foiled line, there are a lot of shops who do that clean foiled line on one set of headers, but oftentimes they'll take it right down the middle of the header. And I really love that this is offset towards whether you want to call this the bottom or the top, if you prefer having it oriented on the page this way. Either way, that is like my favorite thing about this, is that it's not going dead set down the middle, but that it's offset to one side. Oh, I adore that so very much. There's just no words. That is very well designed, and I love that. That's my favorite header of the three. And then on this page we have our beautiful bottom washi date covers, our sidebar stickers, the habit tracker, and the Monday through Sunday tracker, and then some arrows here. So that is our 4-page kit. And then I have my little add-on sticker of the fashion doll in the deep skin tone. And then, of course, I had to get the floral deco add-on because there's just never enough florals. But what I am loving, especially now that I'm in a B6 planner, this is definitely going to be enough florals for me. This is going to be perfect. I just need one sheet of the florals, and I'm trying to remember at what point I placed this order, because it was like a turning point, because like right around this time was when I switched to my B6, and so I have some things in my collection for when I was shopping for an A5 wide planner, which is much larger, and I needed more florals and more add-ons and all that stuff. And then shifting to a smaller planner, I realized you can downsize just a wee bit, but I still love having the journaling add-on. And this one, other than garlands, the other thing I think is going to trend really hard in terms of things that I think are good add-ons going into fall is clip art. What's happening right now in terms of how we're decorating the date cover deco area and sidebars and the things that we're doing in our planners, having clip art in your kits or on your add-on pages or journaling pages, where it's not just floral deco, but it's a good mix of florals and clip art that you can utilize to decorate your pages. Oh, it's so clutch. It's so amazing. And it really gives you a lot of really great things to work with as you're decorating your spread. This part of this kit is just so essential. Loving these boxes. Love the floral trims. Again, these are also really popular in date cover deco. The journaling add-on page, these torn paper elements and some of the brush strokes and different things and different shaped boxes and different things that we've been getting on these journaling kits has just become a game changer in the way I plan in my planner. I love these sheets so much. And so it's a 2-page journaling kit, and you've got all of these wonderful shapes on this page. We've got the long floral trims on this page, and then some larger deco elements. And this is really nice if you are utilizing this in an actual art journal or junk journal, or you have a bullet journal, or you want to incorporate it into your weekly spread or into your sidebar. I feel like some of these are obviously a little bit too big in scale for date cover deco, but that's fine. It also works really well on dashboard and monthly spreads. So you've got a lot of options in terms of having things that are super functional. And that's the thing I've been loving about journaling kit add-ons. They give you so much to work with and really provide you with a lot of great things that you can use to make your spreads come out very unique and gorgeous. So super excited for this kit. Can't wait to put this in my lineup. This next shop is Paper Trail Plans, and we had to stop and take a moment for this packaging because this is truly fabulous. And so we have the folder style, which they're definitely not the first shop to do a folder style packaging, but when I opened it up and saw the butterfly wing, I lost it. And so and I was opening it up so that I could pull out my invoice, because if you've been watching my hauls for a while, one of the things you know is I don't look at my stickers before I do the haul, so that you guys get my first impressions during the haul. Which are usually very excited because that's what happens with me and stickers. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I picked up here. They had a lot of fantastic releases, and there were some things, there were some floral, this is what I remember ordering. everything else is just going to be a huge surprise to me. That is the beauty of tape placing sticker orders, is by the time it gets to me, from the time it took me to place the order for it to get cut, printed, packed, and shipped, I've pretty much forgotten what I ordered. That's a given. And so when I open up my stickers and I'm just like, ooh, look at this. Like, seriously, look at this. Oh, these are the Summers and Floral Washi Trims. Their washi trims page is one of my favorite things that they do. And you can buy these either individually or as part of a bundle where you can get like the larger floral deco that matches it and all of that stuff. But this, you get a combination of these long washi trim stickers, and I don't want to misspeak because I could be wrong about this, but I feel like the Paper Trail Plans was either the first, or they were definitely one of the first planner shops to start doing these floral washi trims. And I loved the way that they did it, because you got the floral washi trim, and then you also got these just blank, plain, no foil, no embellishment, just beautiful color washi trims. And these are so versatile for me. I get so much use out of these. They are so clutch and come in handy for me so often when it comes to my planning, because I do a lot of freeform planning in my art journal, my dashboard spreads, and my monthly spreads. I do not like using kits for any of those. And so these types of things become like the foundation of what I decide to do. This was the Summer's End Floral Washi Trims, and I love this because Summer's End, it's a nice transition into autumn type of color palette. Then we have the Burgundy Blooms Floral Washi, obviously very, very fall. And then the Autumn Sunset Floral Washi Trims. I love this color palette because this pulls in a totally different direction, and this feels very traditionally fall, those burgundies, things like that. This pulls in a totally different color palette with more of the orange and yellows, and then that sort of turquoise mint shade. I don't even know what you would call that shade of green, but it's beautiful. I should have the matching floral bouquets for each of those. So yeah, so this is the Autumn Sunset bouquets, the Burgundy Blooms, and then the Summer's Inn, which is going to pair perfectly, and I will be able to use these to create some fun spreads. And then, don't know why I picked up just this one, or maybe I didn't pick this up and this was a bonus that they added in because they thought I would like it, and so right. Thank you so much, Susan Jess, because they did write me a little note on my invoice that said they had popped in a few things that they thought I might like. And yeah, I do. I definitely do. This is stunning. So super ornate and very, very fancy, which is going to be a lot of fun. I have a feeling that like a lot of times I feel like my spreads lean more like casual every day, and then sometimes I'll do spreads that feel very, very glam, and this type of elements feels very, very glam and like something that would be fun to dress up a spread. This was the Summer 2022 freebie. I am definitely holding on to this. I'm going on a cruise in October, and so these fun beachy elements are definitely going to be great for that, and hopefully the kit that I use has gold foil, and if so, then this will match. So love this, and I also really love that it has the beach day and pool day on there. Oh my gosh, like seriously, I have to find a gold kit to use for my cruise because all of this is just like perfect wording and things that I need. Then I picked up a few essentials from Paper Trail Plans. Their scripts are my absolute favorite, and it's something I wanted to make sure I was completely stocked up on. So I had their Hello Month scripts previously, and I definitely needed to reorder that to make sure I had everything I needed to finish out the year, and then of course going into next year. So it's just the Hello Months, and then you also get the Hello Seasons, spring, summer, fall, and winter. And I love having these. And I think I picked up, yes, oh thank God. I think I picked up more than one, and I was hoping I did, because what ends up happening is I'll use these on both my monthly spreads and then on my weekly spreads, and then I'll go and retro one, and it'll be like, oh, I used my Hello August in gold for my monthly spread, and then I go to market for my weekly spread, and then the gold is gone, and I'm like, oh darn. So that was why I knew I needed to get some more of these, and I'm so glad I ordered 2 sets of those. Then I picked up the birthday scripts, and again, what I was wanting to do was pick up quite a few of their scripts so I could start making my spreads really a lot more cohesive, so that when I'm using their scripts for my date covers, my month script, I can use it for marking holidays, marking the hello months, marking my birthday, or anything else that I would commonly want to reach for a script for. And I don't use a lot of scripts, so I felt like this was an easy thing to do to try to make just my scripts as cohesive as possible coming from one shop, because for the most part I tend to write in my planner. And then I definitely needed to pick up some more of their date covers. I've absolutely been loving the abbreviated days of the week. I think they're really, really fun. I've used them both in my larger A5 wide planner and also in my B6. And then for me personally, now being in a B6, the abbreviated days of the week is just, oh, chef's kiss perfect. Absolutely what I need in my life. And so these are just so functional and efficient for me, and they look so good in the planner. I love the amount of space that they take up, and they are perfect for my B6. So I got the abbreviated days of the week. Oh, I should say, I always go for the classic gold. Most shops these days will give you the option of doing like a drop down menu where you can choose traditional gold, silver and rose gold, or you can choose light gold, silver and rose gold. And so you want to pay attention to that in that drop down menu, because traditional gold is going to lean more yellow gold, and then light gold leans more ivory gold, and I am partial to the more yellow gold. Then I picked up some of these mini dot clusters. Using these types of little clusters to finish off my spreads has just become like the greatest joy of my life. So I picked up 2 sheets of each of it in gold, silver, and rose gold. 2 sheets of each. I'm going to get so much use out of this, and it's perfect. It's one of those things that I'll auto pull out for every single spread because I love using them on all my spreads. So that one definitely is essential. Look at how gorgeous this is. Oh my God. Shut up. Oh. Okay, as we saw on the inside with the butterfly wing, butterflies are definitely a thing when it comes to paper trail plants. It's even on their logo sticker. It's one of the things we absolutely share and have in common. I love butterflies. They are so very, very tay. And paper trail plants, Jess and Sue's, they love butterflies. I saw this in the shop, this butterfly deco sampler, and I was just like, yeah, that's amazing. So I love this. You've got the butterflies, and I love all of the little sparkly trails behind it. And then you have these butterflies with the sparkly trails as dividers. So brilliant. God, I love that. Oh yeah. And it's really funny because I remember last year thinking, well, butterflies are much more of like a spring embellishment. And that was not the case for me last year. Last year I used butterflies in so many fall kits. So I definitely don't mind that I have this right now going into fall. And if I have it left over going into spring, that'll be great as well. But I don't anticipate my butterfly use slowing down just because we're going into fall. Okay, so I did get the whole thing. So like I was saying when I was going over the washi trims, they offer each of these items sold separately in their shop, or you can buy a set. And I thought I'd picked up the set because I think I was thinking about just like some journaling options for myself and pulling together some really cohesive functional things that I can use to journal. And so having something like having the washi trims plus the floral trims, the matching brush strokes, and then the larger floral bouquets as a full set, that gives me a lot of great things to work with, and it can be like the base of what I decide to do for either a monthly spread or a journaling spread. And so I wanted to have that. So I got all 3 of the collections in with all 4 sheets. So these are the floral trims for summer's end, as well as the matching watercolor brush strokes. So beautiful. Love that color palette. I'm torn between the 2 of these as to which of these is my favorite color palette. I am obsessed with them both equally. There is something about this that is just, green and pink is one of my favorite color combinations, and then that sand toned, perfect 3rd color. And then this is such a cheerful color palette, and it still feels very autumn. It doesn't lean too bright or summery or spring, and I love that because it's not just like deep moody colors, but it feels very bright and cheery but still very autumn. So good. So good. This feels very traditional autumn, and there's nothing wrong with that. It just I don't want it to be like, well, you're not bright and cheery like this, so there's something wrong with you. No, this feels very classic autumn, and there's nothing wrong with classic autumn. But yeah, it's great, but it's just in third place behind these two because they're so awesome. Look at these. Oh, these are the filigree dividers. So this is just the dividers, and then they have the filigree washi trims. Oh, there's just something just so ornate and decorative and stunning about this. This is just elegant. I love the whole mood and vibe of this. Really beautiful. Thank you so much, Susan Jess. This shop is Miss Meow, and at the time that I am filming this haul, I'm pretty sure she's just now like shut down her shop for the month of September, and she will be on a break for I believe the entire month of September, and should be back in October. And because of that, she had put up like holiday kits, which I mean, they were gorgeous, but I literally couldn't wrap my head around the thought of trying to order holiday that early because I just don't know what I'll be wanting and thinking for December all the way in August. I mentally wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. But it's okay. I placed this order for her beautiful journaling kits right before she released her holiday kit, so it's fine. But this is the freebie that comes with your order now, which has some of her fabulous hand-drawn icons. They're so good. So good. I want that chair in real life. I also want more of those stickers of those chairs. Love the foam, love the nail polish. I mean, just great icons. Love the brush strokes, and her scallop circles are a classic and iconic for her shop. So that absolutely fabulous. And then I picked up a couple of journaling kits, and with this, I was wondering if it would be possible for me to do a B6 spread using just journaling kits and not using like a weekly kit. I wanted to see if that was something I could try and see if I could pull it off. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know the answer to that question. So, but I was hoping if I got enough really cute deco and things on a kit, I could try it out and see how I liked it. And this just feels really gorgeous. I love the colors. I thought this was really beautiful. This is autumn poetry. I love these large florals that you get here. I mean, honestly, I'm looking at this and it really makes me want to use this actually in my actual journal. So we'll see what happens, where this actually ends up, whether in my B6 planner, whether being used as a monthly spread, a dashboard spread, or a weekly spread, or whatever I decide to do with it. At the moment, I'm undecided, but how fantastic is this? One of the things that I've been a big fan of when it comes to the deco add-on for Miss Meow, that she's been doing for a while, and I feel like other shops are starting to pull it in, as I was saying, is incorporating a little bit more clip art into their floral deco or their deco add-ons. And the great thing with Miss Meow, the way she's done it, her clip art has always been scaled really nicely, so you could easily incorporate it into your date cover deco area, utilize it throughout your spread. Even if you had something like this cake, if you wanted to mark a birthday and you didn't want to use an icon, but you had that cake and it perfectly matched everything else you were doing in your kit, you could add a happy birthday script right next to that, and it's perfectly sized to not be overwhelming in scale on the page, and you could utilize her deco in a lot of multifunctional ways. It's one of the things that I love about the way she does her deco add-ons, is that you get the fantastic, beautiful florals plus the clip art. And I personally think clip art is going to be a big deal. For me, it's kind of always been a big deal, because before even utilizing Miss Meow, I was always doing that with the Sweet Planners deco sheets, which are a fantastic mix of florals and clip art, and they are just, that's why I get so inspired when I have them. There's so much to work with on the page, and there's so much there that it gives you a lot of options with what you can do and how creative you can be. So love that about Miss Meow's add-ons. And then I also, for some reason, decided I only wanted one sheet of this one. Why wouldn't I get two? That feels like an oversight on my part, but okay, here we are. This is the Autumn Smile Kit, another gorgeous journaling kit. And again, these are the two color palettes I have been drawn towards the most in terms of autumn. The traditional, more burgundy pink types of shades, and then that yellow, green, orange color combo. This is just fantastic. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I am loving this. How cute is the sweater, the coffee, love the tree. Oh, really well designed. This has some beautiful elements to it. I feel like this, yeah, not sure yet where I want to incorporate this, but I probably was thinking about my actual journal, my art journal, and utilizing this, which is why I felt like I probably didn't need as much, because I don't think I was thinking of this for a weekly spread. But man, that is stunning. As we continue down this journaling kit theme part of this haul, this shop is Lexie Kylie Design, and this is a new shop for me. This is my very first time ordering from this shop, and I'm super excited about it. She released these journaling kits. I saw them on Instagram, and I was like, wow. Yes, you have my attention. This is the freebie that came with my order, which has some scripts on here. We've got September fall vibes. I love the little football. I love the little doodles of the clip art. We've got here a weekend banner and then a cute little label sticker. So absolutely adorable freebie. And then we have, this is the Sweet Autumn Journaling Kit. And it is a 2-page journaling kit. Absolutely gorgeous. There are just some amazing elements on this. My God. I want to use this in my planner so very much. This is really interesting as I look at this and then think about what's happening with the color palette of these. And I'm telling you right now, I can feel my brain spinning. There's a really strong chance I'm going to take these 2 journaling kits and turn this into a weekly spread and just like go nuts in my B6 planner, because everything about this just feels right. I love this. I love this strip here, and I cannot tell you how much it thrills me that she gave us 2. Like, I feel like that's one of the things that happens a lot, is that we'll get these really fun long strips like this and we only get one of them, and that always drives me crazy when I get just like one strip like this. Because I always feel like if I had 2, I could really utilize that on either side of the page, pair it up, and it creates a lot of balance and would look really good on the spread. I even love these date covers, and that's not typically my thing. Y'all, when I tell you, this is going to end up being a weekly spread. I'm not even going to use this for like my journal. This is going in a weekly spread. I see the potential here. Oh my God, like this, I could have so much fun playing around with this. This is amazing. Okay, super excited, freaking out, just yes, all the yes. Okay, and then we have, this is the Gratitude Journaling Kit. Again, another really gorgeous, God, this is beautiful. I love the format of her journaling kits. All of these different elements are so fun and unique. Love the torn paper. That's been I've been a big fan of that. Love these stacked pumpkins. This I feel like I actually do want to use in my journal, because this has some great elements on it that would be really fun for art journaling. So and I love choose to be grateful. I cannot tell you how much that quote speaks to me. This is fantastic. Wow, I am so happy. Paper quality, absolutely amazing, buttery smooth. I should say, especially because this is my first time getting anything from this shop, so this is all full first impressions. Buttery smooth, premium matte paper, incredible printing quality. This is stunning. I am definitely a fan and cannot wait to plan with this and see how I like it. Great cut lines. This is good. We don't have like a thick white border around these dainty elements, and she's got just a fantastic format. What I definitely don't have is like small florals to work with, which is why, again, I think if I pulled this into my journal rather than trying to pull this into my planner, I think that was what I was thinking of in not having that. And I think when I placed this order, I knew I'd also ordered this, which had a similar color palette. That must have been what I was thinking, because seeing them together, I'm just like, oh yes, oh that's happening. And then this, I saw this and I immediately thought of my journal. I love the sort of line art, very doodly nature of this, that it's just the black, no foil, no color, and then on transparent matte paper, and what that will look like when you put it on the page, in terms of feeling very sketchy. that was what, when I saw this, it immediately made me think of my journal, because I loved sort of the sketchy, natural drawn look of this, and that felt really fun, and like it offered me a lot of potential to do some great fun things in my journal. So super excited for this as well. This shop is to Lil Bees, and this is the Hazel kit, and I want to pull out my planner from last year because I used this kit last October, and I remember when this kit came out last year, I was immediately in love. And this is one of my favorite fall spreads from last year. And so in getting this kit again this year, one of the things that I immediately thought was, I'm in a B6 now, and I am really interested to see what I do with this kit. One, being in a different size planner, and two, having a different planning style this year than I did last year. And I also felt like it would be really fun for me, just because I really enjoy paying attention to things that sort of become really trendy, and like the things that we sort of all do and how they change from year to year in the planner community. I remember when mandalas were the big thing, and everyone was incorporating mandalas into their spreads, and then it, you know, became the little fancy boxes or butterflies, and now garlands are a huge thing, and it's really fun. And I felt like this was going to give me the opportunity to see two things. One, using a kit that I know, the same exact kit that I had used in a A5 wide planner and a B6, and then seeing how different my spread was this year from last year. So planning again with this kit, and it was one of my favorites from last year. So this offers me the opportunity to do something so very, very fun. My package got a little bit bent in transit, which is no problem, not a big deal. But if you're noticing that my stickers are a little bit bent, that is why. But these are the gorgeous full boxes. This kit is foiled in rose gold foil. It has some of the most exquisite images. Oh, absolutely stunning. And then down at the bottom, like I was saying with the Lexie Kylie design, I love this long washi strip, this gorgeous ornate foil design on it, but we only get one in the spread. I would totally swap out like whatever I was using for the bottom washi for my kit and use this instead as maybe as the top strip if I had two of them, but I only have one. So it makes it so that I can cut it down and use it as headers. I can use it in my sidebar. I can use it somewhere in my planner. I just can't use it on both sides of my planner. And for me, if I were just being honest, I would love this here as well, because on this page we've got page flags and then this little floral, absolutely amazing. I don't use page flags at all. If I had two of these, it would definitely be something I could utilize a lot more in my planner than having page flags. Anywho, Tay being unnecessarily picky, sorry, because the kit format is stunning and beautifully designed, so I hope that didn't come across as too picky. Then we also have 3 sets of headers, sidebar stickers, some bow checklists, watercolor swatches, the clip art, and another shop that has been doing this just oh so well. The same comment that I had for Miss Meow, to Lil Bees, even since last year, and which was, I used so many of her kits for fall and winter last year, and she was just nailing it, just spot on with the clip art that she included in her kit, and it was so functional, scaled really, really well, and just takes your kits up to the next level. It's just amazing. This page, amazingly functional. Oh, I am such a huge fan of the way she does her boxes page, and giving very minimal boxes that make it really easy to decorate and embellish them the way that I want to, and then having some that are embellished, the brush strokes, page flags here. And this is why I feel like you don't need the page flags here, because you've got page flags here, and you could totally have another one of this strip just like right here, and it would be great. It could be great. That could just be Tay being selfish, but it could be so great. I love the clipboard. And then the little fancy boxes, like, just sound so dramatic. I'm sorry. Oh God, look how beautiful this bottom washi is. I love it. And then her classic bow. This has been a signature bow for Lil Bees for a long time, so I love that for her top strip. And then the brushstroke shaped cutout date covers, the Polaroid framed sidebar box, and then another, what is that, third box down at the bottom. Then we get into the fabulous add-ons. Love what she's been doing with her journaling page. Ooh, I've got 2. I feel like maybe this was an accident and 2 of these got pulled, and maybe one was just like stuck together. But that's okay, because now I have 2. I'm so excited. Oh, so good. And so I feel like the last kit I used from Lil Bees had this format of her journaling kit, and it was just so amazing that I loved having the long floor washi trims and then all of these embellished brush strokes. These frames are amazing as well. I love this particular shape. That is very me. Oh, and that's also, and again, see, this is all new. These I didn't have last year. This I didn't have last year. And even the long floor washi trim, that wasn't a part of it last year. So my spread this year is already going to be different and have a different look and a different feel than last year. And that's what's so exciting about this. And you'll see it, because when I film the plan with me, I will definitely be comparing the 2 spreads and talking about it and sharing it on my Instagram and whatnot. Love the clip-on. And again, in addition to having like a floral specific add-on, she always does a clip-on specific add-on, and just amazing. This little lamp candle holder, I'm not even sure what to call, lantern, that's probably the correct word. The lantern, oh my goodness, I could not love that more. It might be my favorite deco element, but that's saying a lot, because that pumpkin and those boots, oh, I swoon. Okay, this page, a classic add-on that is so functional. From the boxes to these fun little fancy boxes to the floral trims that are so great for date cover deco, to one of my favorite things that she does on this page, and what makes it a must-have for me all the time, is this little corner right here where she scales down her florals to give you not only individual florals that are small, but also bunches that are of florals that are scaled down really well, which I love the way she does that, and I love that design. It's one of my favorite things, because I always know when I'm using a Lil Bees kit, I'm going to have some larger bunches, some medium bunches, and then I'm going to have smaller ones that I can, no matter what size floral I need in that moment, I'm going to find it in the kit. This shop is Rose Colored Daze, and this is her business card, which is super duper cute. It's got all of her social media info on there. This is the freebie that came with my order. This is on clear glossy paper, and we've got a full set of date dots as well as some scripts, and then the other freebie that came with my order. And this is so great if you have a personal size planner. I love this, and it's even got a cute little tab divider. And so you've got the month of September, and you've got a full calendar. I wonder if you guys can see that. Sorry. If that's showing up on camera, but that is just a foiled month of September on clear acetate, and I feel like there might be like a film over this that I could peel off that's protecting it, that's coating it, so that you have a nice clear plastic there. Oh, if I just set it down on the paper, it's easier to read than if I lift it up. There we go, that's better. There, we can all see that's the month of September. But here's what we came here for. These are her alcohol ink swatches, and I want to pull out my planner because I've been having the best time playing around with these alcohol ink swatches. I have them up at the top here. I have her sage green one. I also have it on the sides here and in the background. And essentially what I did was I just cut them up and utilized them in my spread. I did it here on this monthly spread, and then I did it in the date cover deco area. Oh, and even in the sidebar here, using the pink one. And after using it in monthly and then in a weekly spread, and then I've also been using them in my journal as well, I knew I was so in love with these, and I went back to get some more. She offers them in so many colors. It's amazing. You can't, I couldn't even collect them all if I tried, and there's just like, I want every single color. They're so fantastic, and every time I use them, I want more. This is the beige colorway, which I just think is so gorgeous. The berry, which is the color that I used in that weekly spread. This is mocha, like so rich and beautiful for autumn. I was just like, yeah. I was trying to think of like autumn colors or colors that I knew I would get some use out of for the upcoming season, because again, there were so many colors and it was hard to choose. I love this orange. so good. And again, because I knew I had all of those kits that had that sort of orange, yellow, green color palette, and this is definitely something I could pull in for that. I love this pewter. Look at how pretty that blue is. And they're on transparent matte paper, and so like I was showing you in my planner, what you get is just this really great wash of color. I love the very natural organic shapes, because it just gives you just this wash of color on the page, and they're really fun to play around with. They're just amazing. This is the Sage. This was the green one that I used for that monthly spread, and so I picked it up again because after I used it, I was just like, it's so good. And then this is the Stone, which is a super duper light gray. I think it might be the lightest gray in her collection. She's got like several shades of gray, but this Stone is gorgeous. Oh, I love all of these colors so much. I love these, and I'm so excited to have more of them and to be able to play with them in my spreads. This shop is Sadie Stickers, and I've been on her PR team for 2 years now, which is so crazy. Time flies. But Sadie Stickers is one of my favorite shops, and one of the things that I love about her shop is you have a wide variety of things that you can get from Sadie Stickers. I feel like one of the things she's been doing lately and adding a lot of products from Tombow Mono, from like the brushstroke pens that you can use if you're into calligraphy or word lettering or anything like that, to having planner tools in her shop, to of course her amazing stickers and kits. And it's so funny because I feel like I've been doing PR for her shop for so long. I talk about Sadie Stickers a lot, and sometimes you can get to a point where you talk about a shop so much you feel like you're just kind of used to that shop. And I don't want to ever get to that point, because Sadie Stickers is always one of those shops that just wows me. And I don't want it to ever seem like she doesn't, because she absolutely does. And she did something that I'm shocked about, because I have been using my trusty little craft knife, my trusty little Fiskars craft knife, which is, let's be honest, it is not the cutest thing in the world. It's very simple, utilitarian, it's functional. I bought it for function. I got it from Michael's. It has a cap. It's easy to get replacement blades because I can just go to the store and pick them up. But it's absolutely not the cutest thing. There have been and are cuter paper trimmers in the planner community, and this is one of them. I wanted to pick this up because I thought it was absolutely adorable, and it was pink, and it's so small and it's cute, and it looks like a pen, and it's a paper trimmer, and it's got this cute little click retractable blade. I just thought it was the most adorable thing ever, and I love that. If you are looking for things other than stickers, make sure you are checking out Sadie Stickers. She's got planner caddies, she's got planners, she's got planner tools, she's got Tombow Mono adhesive and glue and all sorts of things in her shop. She's got tweezers. Like, she does an amazing job of thinking about what's needed in the planner community and trying to put that in her shop, and I absolutely adore her. I think she's amazing and super talented. She also has pens, and we have to stop and go back and talk about Rose Colored Daze, because the last time I did a haul featuring Rose Colored Daze, I neglected to include this pen in that haul. This is the Uni Pen Pro Waterproof and Fade Proof Pigment Ink and .01, and it is the tiniest of tiny points, and I absolutely love it so much. I have been using this to write in my planner, and I am super picky about the type of pen that I write with, because I'm very, very picky about my handwriting in my spreads, and I have so fallen in love with this. I wanted to get some more. Rose Colored Daze didn't have any more. She was sold out, and so I wanted to go ahead and try this one. I should have bought the multi-pack, because she does have this Tombow Mono drawing pen in a multi-pack on Sadie Stickers website. I bought the individual ones. She only had the 0.3 and 0.5. I knew 0.5 was going to be too thick. I thought I would try out 0.3 and see if it was something I could tolerate. It's not that it's like a super thick tipped nib. It's just that I'm now so used to the 0.1 that now it does feel big, which it just seems a little dramatic on my part. But you see what I'm saying? because it's not, it's definitely a thin nibbed pen. Let's see. Oh, I'm a fan. I'm liking it a lot. I'm liking it a whole lot. This is nice. This reminds me a lot. So prior to this, my favorite pen was the Staedtler Tri Plus Fine Liner. I've been using these for years. One of my favorite pens, and I'm assuming this is like right on par with this 0.3. What is this, by the way? I'm looking to see what point the tip of this pen is, because I feel like this is, it's gotta be a 0.3 because this feels spot on. In writing with this pen, it feels very much like writing with the Staedtler Tri Plus Fine Liner, so I'm not surprised that I love it. I absolutely, though, need more 0.1 size pens because I've become quite a big fan of that size. Let's get into these stickers. We've got tons here. We've got some $2 Tuesdays. Let's start with those because I absolutely love them. This was not a $2 Tuesday, but it's fine. It started as a $2 Tuesday. These are her Dangle Decos #1. And they started as a $2 Tuesday, and then she put them in the shop. They're super popular. They're absolutely amazing to use, and I love them. So had to pick up some of these. I got them in the 3 classic foil colors, gold, silver, and rose gold, on transparent matte paper, and they are so good. Then we have some $2 Tuesday stickers here. This is the Pumpkin Cluster Deco. I pick up her clusters every time she releases a collection because they've become a perfect finishing touch for all of my spreads. I use them on every type of spread that I do. They are essential in my planning life. That was the pumpkin one. This is the foliage one. And so she had like a fall leaves collection and then a fall pumpkins collection. And I was like, yep, both of those very essential for Tay, because leaves and pumpkins are the theme of my autumn spreads. Look how good these are. Look at these garlands. These are the large garland dangles. Look at this. I love this with the drop with that detail. Oh, so good. So very good. This is amazing. Oh God, I can't wait to play around with these. I love this a lot. So good. Then we have this. I'm telling you now, this is my absolute favorite. Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm so fickle. I literally was about to say, this is going to be my absolute favorite fall washi trim, because this is so good. Oh my God, I love this. The detail of this, the design of this is essentially the Dangle Deco #1 in a washi trim, and it's so beautiful, and it's just very me. I love everything about the way that's designed. And as I was saying, then I lifted it off of this garland that I'm obsessed with right now. These very droopy garland chandelier style. This is the layered drop washi trim, and come on. Look how gorgeous this is. I cannot. Oh, and then look at this one. Look at this one. Because this one's got the little fancy drop things on the end like this one. So this is the large garland dango. And then this is it in the washi trim version of it. Oh, I swoon. Okay. Yeah, also, yes, I've been watching a lot of Bridgerton. So swoon is a part of my vocabulary now. But yes. Oh, I swoon. Yay. Oh, yay. And then this, I feel like, has become sort of a classic foil element for the last 2 years for me. Since 2020, I think, was the first year that I really got into this blowing leaf design as a divider. This is the first time I've had it as a washi trim, so super excited for that. And I know I have the divider version of this, which I'm excited about utilizing as well in some autumn spreads, because the blowing leaves are just a classic. They are going to go with a lot of different kits, and I'm going to get some great use out of this. So excited to have all of these trims. Cannot wait to play around with that. Absolutely fabulous. I'm so excited to look through this stack, because I knew I picked up some journaling items from Sadie Stickers, and again, I've completely forgotten what is in this stack. All I know is what's on top of this sunflower and eucalyptus, and I have it in transparent matte and in the premium matte. Look at that. I have no idea what I want to use these for, and that's okay. It's going in a journal, it's going in a monthly spread, it's going in a weekly spread, it's going on a dashboard kit. Who knows? Life is just gonna unfold as it happens. But I saw these and just like instant love. instant love. So good. And I am loving these large statement florals. I think I commented on this with the Miss and Meow because she did something similar with her large statement florals. But wow, look how great those are. So good. Loving all of the torn paper elements, and I love having this both in the premium matte and the transparent matte. With transparent matte, I love it because you can layer things on top of it really easily because it becomes more of a background when you put it on the paper. It tends to be lighter colored, fade to the background, and you can layer things on top of it and it doesn't compete with whatever focal point you're trying to place next to it. And then you have it on the premium matte paper, which is of course more vibrantly printed just because of the nature of the paper, and it just stands out, looks amazing on the page. This is pretty. This is, oh, okay, I did both of these in transparent matte and premium matte. This is also a sign that I didn't know how I wanted to use them. I knew I wanted to use them and wanted to give myself as many options to figure out how to properly use them as possible. So in doing so, I got both types of paper, and that leaves my options open and allows me to pull these in different ways. So very excited about that. Did I do this with this one too? I did. Oh wow, this is the abstract. Good God, that's gorgeous. Wow, this is abstract sunflower. This feels like a work of art to me. God, wow. You ever see something and you're just like, I am floored. Just amazing. Wow. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna say it again. I love the colors. I love the tones. This feels very much Rachel's color palette. She loves this earthy type tone of things with like the greens and the neutrals. Ooh, look at that. And I love that there's just the hint of that peachy blush tone running through it, which pairs nicely with this and gives it that fun blushy element. And I feel like it's always good to have that when you're going with these more earthy tones, if for my personal taste. I am speaking to myself on that one because pink is of course my preferred color palette, and so I like dabbling into these types of color palettes, and when it's got those blushy toned elements to it, it makes it easier for me to feel less outside of my comfort zone in using this color palette. God, this has got some great, just it leans in a way where this feels, I mean, and obviously they're both sunflowers, and it's perfectly named in that she called it an abstract sunflower because this feels clip art, direct, right to the point. It's art in the sense of, I look at it, I see a sunflower. I look at this and this feels very artistic in a way that's just different. I love that. I knew I did not need this in both because I saw this and I immediately knew. Because that house scene, oh, what a focal point. Oh my God. All of the elements on here, and this I was absolutely thinking of my journal for this. I should have got 2 pages. No, I think it'll be fine because I've got two of these, and I can put these side by side and make one long fence because I love this one long fence here, and I'm so glad I have 2 of those up there because I'm thinking, oh, wouldn't it be nice to have 2 of this particular strip? But that's okay. God, that cart, those carts, but in particular this house. Oh my God. I hope I can do this justice because my brain, the wheels in my brain are spinning and thinking creative thoughts, and just seeing this, just stunning. It's also in seeing the lilac around this house reminds me of a lilac journaling kit that I picked up from her August. It was this color palette which had that sort of those violet lilac elements to it, and I still have leftovers from that kit I might pull in and see what I can do with that. That's gonna be fun to play around with. Okay, super exciting. And you know what, let me go through this before I get to the mystery kit because I believe that was part of that same order. Yeah, so this is just more of just the brush strokes, and again I picked this up on premium matte and transparent matte. This is her mustard watercolor, and this very much in the same way that I was loving the alcohol ink swatches from Rose Colored Daze. This is very much the same concept, and what I like about it, how I plan to use it, and take advantage of just these wonderful organic shapes that just add a fantastic wash of color to the page. I'm not sure if I need this in premium matte, or if maybe I should have just committed to the transparent matte. But I'll see. I'm glad I have it. That way I can try it out and see if it's something I like. At the moment, I know I love these types of stickers on transparent matte. I don't know whether or not I want or need them on premium matte, but until I give it a try, I guess I won't know. So I have it. So we're gonna try. And then we have our July 2022 mystery kit. Her mystery kits have been one of the funnest things of this year. I've been loving getting them because you never know what the kit is going to look like until you get it and open it up. This is picking up on two trends that I had noticed coming up for fall, and that's farmhouse and food. Fruit in particular was a whole thing this summer, and I feel like going into autumn we're going to see a little bit more of fall farmhouse type things where it's got sort of signature gingham and more rustic country type elements, and then the food elements that come along with that, with the apple pie, pumpkins, apple picking, those types of things. So this kit, so on trend. It's very red and green, and if you know me, to know me is to know this is not my preferred color palette. I will dabble in a little bit of red and green around come Christmas time, but red is just not my preferred color to have in my planner at all. And so for me, not a perfect match, which is fine. It's not going to be. That's what happens with a mystery kit, but still beautiful format. We've got our full boxes, our boxes page with scalloped half circles, half boxes, third boxes, quarter boxes, mini boxes, square boxes. Her box game, strong. On this page, super functional with our 3 sets of headers, sidebar stickers, mini boxes, layering shapes, bow checklists, gorgeous bottom washi. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that is really well designed. Look at what's happening on this top strip. So we've got the top strip, and we've got the double line going, and then she's got this offset to the side with just the vertical double lines cutting across that. So it's sort of, would just call that like a gift wrap, or I love that crosshatch design. Just perfect. Well done. Well done. God, I love that. That threw off my whole concentration. I'm so focused on that top strip of bottom washi. That is so good. We've got our date covers, some more boxes, scalloped headers, and her thin strip dividers, which are, every time I use one of her kits, I pull in these thin strip dividers. They're so fantastic. The great thing with her mystery kits, you get her typical 4 pages, plus you get some awesome add-ons. And look at this. Hold all the way up. So on this one, they're always different and made to coordinate with it. Goodness. So we've got a full page of dividers of different styles, from solid lines to dotted lines. Jeez, that is really cute. Love that. These are going to be amazing. A lot of times when I'll layer florals on top of date covers or on top of a box, I'll utilize a foiled line to cover the point where those 2 stickers meet. And so these are really going to come in handy for that. Super excited to have those. And then you always get the add-on journaling kit. Loving the clip art, the torn pages, all of the boxes, the brush strokes. This is beautifully designed. And then you've got your extra large floral deco page, because usually her floral deco is about half of this. And the other thing that she's been doing, once the mystery kit has been released and revealed, she'll add the floral deco onto the website. And so if you look under the mystery kit section on her website for any of the previous months, you'll see their floral deco is there. And so if you need a second sheet to go with your spread, if you use more than 1 sheet of floral deco, you can pick up another one on the website once you have seen and the mystery kit has been revealed. And so we're well past July, so that the floral deco should be on the website now. Thank you all so much for watching this haul. I would love to know where you've been shopping, particularly where you've been shopping for kits, because I have a lot more fall kits that I need to pick up for this year because I have not ordered my fall kits for October or November yet. So go ahead and drop that in the comments. Let me know who you've been loving for fall. And thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next video. Bye.